Hello, it's me, and I've got a very exciting unboxing. This one comes all the way from Australia from Nathan Wilson. Now, Nathan Wilson has been taking the cube community by storm with his incredibly entertaining channel as well as puzzles. He's come up with a lot of really excellent builds, and I am honored to have at least one of them. More to come, I think. I'm going to do my best to not separate fingers from hands. Okay, now he actually made for me something called the Gigamoid, which was actually moves better than my Gigaminx. And I think we've got a couple of puzzles here. So starting off with this is a fun looking one. So this is it's an AI cube. It's an AI Kilominx. So it's a 4x4 Kilominx basically. So this is it's actually a master Kilominx, but it's a master AI Kilominx in that you've got these four that are your normal shapes, I guess, but then you've got these 2x2 aspects here. Now you know that I'm a big fan of AI type puzzles. So this is an extra added challenge in that in order to get it moving, you have to be able to set it up just right. So in order to get this moving, I'll have to bring maybe this one in, down, across, and up. And once I do that, then I can move this. So the movement is really good. As a matter of fact, I think it's probably even better than the mass-produced version. That's what he's good with. So anyway, the AI Gigaminx, and I'm tempted to just go ahead and scramble it up, but I usually like to do that afterwards. Maybe I can get it back here somehow. I don't know. Well, I can. Oh, that wasn't too. Okay, so there it is. Just to see what the structure is. I'm going to come back with this later to do something of a scramble and a solve, because you never know how challenging something might be. Anyway, thanks, Nathan. That's exactly what I was looking for. But there's more. There's another one. What is this? You know, I honestly can't remember what it is. So let's get through the topsoil here. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is really, really cool. Very, very cool. I really enjoy cross puzzles. And I gotta say, Nathan's builds are so clean and so professionally done, and has so much. Thank you. You know what this is?
What?
This comes all the way from Australia. Can you do an Australian accent?
No.
How about an English accent?
I don't know how.
You don't know? Yes, you do. Yeah, I know you do. That's why I asked. Anyway, so this is a cross cube. This is a 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually made out of a 7x7. And basically it's so you can see some of the internal structure in here. But I just thought this was really cool because there's a mass-produced cross cubes, and this is a version of that. Okay, so I'm going to fiddle with this and play with some more, but this is a 5x5 cross cube. Hello, it's me, and I've got a box from a place called Cube Index. And what this is he is attempting a very grand project, and that's basically to come up with a massive catalog of all the different kinds of puzzles out there. Twisty puzzles, mechanical puzzles, you name it. I'm going to have a link to its site in the description, but more on that later. If you pre-order the book, you're actually going to have the opportunity of getting a 3D printed puzzle from Oskar, who, as you know, is the designer and creator of just a countless number of incredible three-dimensionally printed puzzles. So apparently with a pre-order of this catalog, you're actually going to be sent these 3D printed rings. Anyway, so this is an example of that. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Now included is another puzzle. So what you're actually going to be getting is the ring portion. As I pull it out here, more on this later. Okay, so this is the ring. Now, I'm more of a twisty puzzle guy than a mechanical puzzle guy, but I do appreciate a good puzzle. So here's the ring. So like I say, I'm more of a twisty guy than a mechanical guy, but I think I might give this a whirl. I think the goal is to separate and then maybe join these rings back together again. So this is, I think, like a $25 value, but this you're going to get for free if you pre-order this book from the website. All right, well, here we have something else. This is in addition. This actually doesn't come with the book, but this is a this is called the Diactopoid version 1. Diactopoid, hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll pull this out over here. Aha, so this is more up my alley. This is a twisty puzzle here. This is where that comes from. So what kind of a puzzle is this? Well, it has the movements of what I would think would be a cube. So this turns around over here. Okay, so what is it that I'm looking at here? What kind of a puzzle is this? So the kind of puzzle that this looks like, as I'm seeing how it turns, this actually, looking at how the centers are, is this appears to have a structure very similar to a face-turning octahedron. I just noticed with these centers over here. That really suits me pretty well because I'm in a face-turning octahedron phase here. So here's a face-turning octahedron. So if you take a look at this motion over here and then correlate it with this, you can see that these center areas here correlate with, I guess, these over here. This, and this. So these guys here. And then you've got edges, which are these guys over here. And then corners, which are actually these pieces over here. So this is actually a face-turning octahedron, which is right up my alley. So at some point I might come back at you with a tutorial on this, but it's really solved the same way. It turns out the edges are all equivalent to each other. You've got multiple centers that are equivalent to each other. And then these guys, well, you've got some equivalencies there too. So that's what that is. But in any case, what you would get if you go to the Cube Index website, which I'll post, you'll get this this interesting mechanical puzzle, this ring. And I guess what you have to do is you have to sort of take it apart, or find a way to take it apart and find a way to put it back together again. So you can see that this ring over here, if I were to, I guess, put a little bit of pressure here, I can get this loose. It's wedged between these guys. And then just let that go over here. So, ta-da! Okay, so then you have these over here. This is three-dimensionally printed by Oskar, who as always does a great job. And now the trick is getting it back. But again, mechanical puzzles aren't exactly my bag, but it's a cute little thing, so I'll work with this for a little bit. If I figure it out, maybe I'll do a tutorial on that, and maybe this will be the start of a whole new kind of puzzle for me. Anyway, what you can do is to pick up this book, you can go to Cube Index's site, and I'll post a link to that, but you can go to cubeindex.com, and that should be able to go there. There's going to be a special site that you can go to get a coupon, and I guess if you go to that link and put in a code, and the code is Super Antonio Vivaldi, if you put in that code, then you'll get, and pre-order it that way, then you'll get something of a discount. So if you go there, pre-order it, put the code Super Antonio Vivaldi, then you get a good deal. Anyway, so it's a great undertaking, so something nice to sort of put on your table and just categorize puzzles. So go ahead and give him some support, and I think he's also selling some puzzles over there. But in any case, thanks for watching.